Welcome to Fast Stang 444. Level 5 Maserati Levante. This is a pretty good start. Go get into a head-to-head now and start leveling up.
Arena shrinking.
Watching the mini-map because two of these cars are in a head-to-head and they're heading south, so I think if I get into a head-to-head we'll head south. So let's get on the north side of this car and circle back around on them and engage in a head-to-head. Maybe I can catch them heading the wrong direction, so I'm going to lead them farther north. They follow me, so let's get done spinning around and get into a head-to-head. Okay. Oh, wow, it's a Porsche 959. It's a much faster car. Oh, boy, surprise. The finish isn't south. It's northeast. So we're getting off to a bad start here. I am in the lead, surprisingly. So fortunately, I lose the lead going through those rocks. That slowed me down. This is not a good start. I need a clean run the rest of the way through here. Go right of this intersection ahead. I know there's some buildings around there, and you'll see them as we go by. And they went farther left and ran into something, so I have the lead back again. I need a clean run the rest of the way here. I'm heading straight at the finish, and they're going out of their way, actually going over to the road. So I have a shot at winning this, actually. Oh, that was close. Okay, I am going to take their Porsche 959. It's now mine, and it's actually my favorite level 6 because of how well it handles and accelerates off-road. Well, it's a rally vehicle, so it should. I'll just wait here, maybe catch someone that's finishing a head-to-head, and that didn't happen, so I'll wind up going over near the home of the Eliminator. It's a dirt road that has a bend in it, and it's a good location to find high-level car drops. I found some high-level car drops there, and possibly catch someone coming down that dirt road engaging in a head-to-head. Well, there weren't any high-level car drops, as you can see, and no one came down here for a head-to-head, so let's go over this direction, and sometimes there's some car drops over here. I see one off on the right. I wind up going over there. It's a dud. It winds up being a slow level 2 Escort, and as I'm doing that, here comes a car. So I am going to go towards them and engage in a head-to-head with them. Okay, winds up being an Exo set, and Like I said, this Porsche 959 is pretty quick, handles really well off-road, good acceleration. I take the bridge across the stream and they go through the stream. So they're going to lose a lot of speed back through there, and I'll pick up some speed. I'm already well over their top speed here. Right of these woods here and go around some of it. I'm going to have to go through some of the woods, but not as many or as thick on this line as if I would have been farther to the left. Alright, now I am going to circle around outside of where the next arena will be. Beyond this triangular shaped intersection is a building. I'll wind up running into it because I wind up finally seeing a car on the mini-map. There's enough time to cross this stream and go on the bridge from this other side and get on top of the bridge is my plan, and be just inside of the next arena. Park there, let my vehicle go opaque on the mini-map where I'm not visible, and hopefully someone comes towards me and I can catch them heading the wrong direction, maybe coming to look at this drop or just making a mistake of heading the wrong direction. Here's someone ahead of me. It looked like they were heading the wrong direction, but then they turn around and start running, so let's see if I can't chase them down and get into a head-to-head. See, they're running away. Here's where they make a fatal error. They turn around. Why? I don't know. Heading the wrong direction. So I'm going to beat this much faster car. Usually when I finish a head-to-head here, I'll go off into the woods so I don't get sniped and wind up losing the car I just won. And I decide, you know what, this is a pretty quick car. I'm going to sit here and maybe snipe someone else that finished a head-to-head. But as I'm doing that, I saw that Andretti VW Beetle. I try engaging in a head-to-head, but they didn't finish their head-to-head yet. So I'm cautiously heading west on this road so I don't get sniped, much like how I wound up with this car. And I thought they were following me, which it looks like they were, so I'm going to turn around, see if I can't catch them in a late head-to-head and get into level 9, hopefully Group A. Hoonigan, but they wind up running, and at this point I know there isn't enough time to finish a head-to-head, so I don't need to be caught out of position. I'm going back down that road and get in position where I like to lead from for the final showdown. Of all the arenas, it takes the greatest amount of time to exit. You can see the bends in the road, so you're a little bit farther distance. And this is Arena 4. The range of time to leave is 26 to 29 seconds. And because it's such a greater distance, right after the announcer says, head-to-heads cancel, get ready for the final showdown. Final showdown begins in 30 seconds. When he's done saying all that, it's slightly inside of 30 seconds, if I remember correctly. So I already need to have left. I was so focused on what time to leave, trying to time my exit, I didn't notice that this was an online gaming friend, Skydance, in this Lamborghini Centenario.
Get ready for the Final Showdown! Final Showdown begins in 30 seconds! Final Showdown in 3, 2, 1, go!
Okay, it looks like the finish is on or near the expressway, possibly near the pyramid strip. Just before this bridge, there's an opening in the guardrail I can go through so I won't slow down hitting the guardrail. Okay, I'll open up the map and it is just on the other side of the pyramid strip. So once I get through this cloverleaf intersection, I'll go to the left and I have to watch out for some buildings that are just to the right of these greenhouses. So I am going to go far left and go on the road avoiding those buildings. Good game, Skydance.
Horizon, please congratulate the Eliminator!
Subscribe, please. Just click that link on the bottom right. It's easy peasy.